Hey guys, I am back. I mentioned in previous videos, especially the 25 facts about me videos and other stuff, that like I am really obsessive too with reading. And so in the past, growing up, my parents took my books away from me all the time for really no reason. Just that they thought I was reading too much, or that I should spend more time with people instead of with my nose in books, or whatever. So yeah, my books were taken away from me. Since I'm about to graduate college, I thought I would do a throwback to when I was applying to college. So this is an essay that I wrote about my reading obsession that I sent to colleges, especially I sent it to the college that I am going to now, and I got in, so yeah. There are a lot of book nerds here. Okay, so this is the essay. It is about my reading obsession, and I'm just gonna read off of my computer that's down here. So yeah, so here it goes. I'm pleading guilty. Yes, I was caught red-handed hiding my book behind the toilet. It really was poor planning on my part that it was my only option. But I just couldn't stand the idea that my dad might get his hands on my precious book. Normally, I had better hiding places. Like that spot under the slipcover of my favorite reading chair, or even better, that ledge under the piano that I discovered when I was 5. But as they say, drastic times call for drastic measures. Some parents have to beg their children to read more, but not mine. My parents have to beg me to stop reading. You might call me an obsessive reader. I prefer the term chronic readaholic. I can never wait to get my hands on the next book, to immerse myself in another world. I become the main character. I feel what they feel. I see what they see. I put on a new past, present, and future with each turn of the lush printed pages. I gain experiences through books that I may never have otherwise experienced. I travel the world. I sat on the floor of my bathroom, leaning against the locked door. My eyes eagerly devoured the words on the page, longing for more. Just as the cool, salty breeze blew through my hair, the escape vessel whipped around the corner of the dark Venetian canal, and, "Kimberly," my dad called, "you need to go to bed." No, I couldn't. I had to find out what happened next. "I'm just in the bathroom," I called. "I'll be out in a minute." I knew that he had realized what I was up to, but I just couldn't stop reading. 3 minutes later, just as he was threatening to break down the door if I did not come out this instant, I placed my book gently behind the toilet and flushed as the final element of my charade. "I'm going to bed now, I promise," I told him, opening the door. I grudgingly went back to my room, crawled into bed, and anxiously listened as he rustled around in the bathroom. I knew he was looking for my book. I lay tensely in bed for a few minutes until I couldn't stand it any longer. I had to check to see if he had stolen my book. I snuck into the bathroom, peered behind the toilet, and really flooded through me. My book was still there, right where I had stowed it a few minutes before. Satisfied, I went back to my bed and fell asleep, knowing that I would be able to read my book in the morning. The next day, I woke up and eagerly opened my book. There was my bookmark, right where I had left it. I began reading. I don't recognize that character, I mused. I read a little more. Then it dawned on me. He had moved my bookmark to later in the book. I furiously began flipping backwards towards the beginning of the book. A few minutes later, when I still couldn't recognize any of the characters, I flipped to the title page. Bass fishing in the Carolinas. Well, that explains it. I closed the book. There was the cover to my book, The Thief Lord. I then realized that he had found a book of the exact same size and shape as mine, and switched the covers, putting the fake copy back behind the toilet for me to discover. And I thought I was the one being sneaky. I laughed. Okay, you win this time, Dad. So yes, that was one of the essays I wrote during my college applications 4.5 years ago, really, when I was applying to colleges. So yeah, that is a little taste into my reading obsession, which is nothing new. It has been since I was very, very, very little. But yeah, so I think that's it. If you guys have any funny reading obsession stories, please please share them down below. I would love to hear them and commiserate with you guys. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all for today. I will see you guys later. Bye!